Sam's still pretty new to motorbike riding. He only started riding about 2 years ago, and most of that was just commuting to work. He's probably done about a dozen dirt rides, and now he's out for his first cross-training ride. He's also got into trials recently, but only had 2 rides on the trials bike. But from what I could see today, it's already made a hell of a difference to the way he's handling the old DRZ.
Nicely done!
If you've been following our videos, you'll know that cross-training is applying trials skills to dirt riding.
This stuff is exhausting.
Sam's dozen or so dirt rides to date have just been pretty casual, easygoing affairs. So I was pretty surprised to see today just the difference that 2 rides of a trials bike have made to the way he's handling that DRZ.
This is my first cross-training ride. Brought a trials bike, done a few rides, and first time back on the dirt bike since then, and wow, what a difference.
I can tell you're a trials rider!
Riding a trials bike a few times has definitely increased your balance a lot, and you really notice it when you get back on the dirt bike. Riding in ruts, things like that, become almost a non-issue. Prior to the trials bike, I would sit down, well, most of the time, unless I had to stand up, but now sitting down feels rather weird. Standing up is so much easier. You can throw your weight around and the bike just works so much better for you. Think it's hard riding fast? Try going slow. It is much, much harder. Don't want to fall off your dirt bike? Get a trials bike. Slow down and learn how to balance.
About a year ago, we were especially motivated by an interview we read where Graham Jarvis said his tips were to learn trials, go slow, master the clutch, develop balance, and build confidence in key trials techniques. And so for about a year now, that's what we've been doing, and particularly looking at things like trying not to spin the rear wheel, use our body position and weighting to best effect, and especially balance. Pretty much standing on foot pegs as much as possible and trying to avoid putting a foot down if we can help it. Recently I made the swing over to a 2-stroke, and it's been a pretty steep learning curve, but overall I've got to say I'm really impressed with the little smokers. The lightweight, of course, is just phenomenal with the 2-strokes, and probably the main issue was just getting used to that snappy throttle response. It especially makes you put a lot of emphasis on smooth throttle control, and that's been a good thing because that makes a direct application to the trials riding as well. Until I started trials riding and this cross-training caper, I just never had any idea it was going to take so much energy and strength to to try and ride a bike slow. But one thing's for sure, it's guaranteed to put a smile on the dial.
Barry on his electric motorcycle.
Electric.
Trials and cross-training, I'm finding are very, very addictive. Probably more so than heroin, and the good thing is, it won't leave track marks on your arm, unless somebody happens to use you for traction.